It's the Jeff Adams Show.
The Jeff Adams Show is
live from Lakeland, Florida. It's the Jeff Adams Show. Like this and like that and like this and like this. To all the small towns, not on the map. It's not where you're from, it's where you're at. To all the cow.
You're listening to The Jeff Adams Show. The Jeff Adams Show is sponsored by...
The JA Creative phone lines are sponsored by Backbone Radio. Call in today at 818-927-6205.
Absolutely.
Welcome!
Yeah!
Welcome!
Restart. I love restarting.
Yeah, restarting. There's the echo there.
It's fine. We could fix that. That's easy.
You know what? I
It's good.
think the next person we need to hire here is it's gonna be female, like we talked
It
about
will
in
be
the
a
pre-show.
female, yeah.
And they've got to be an engineer too. Because I really,
You know what? Actually, I'm kind of jealous because if we actually get a female like that, that female is gonna rock because she will be doing actually more than what we'll be doing.
Yeah.
And Bossy, yes, we are. You are our number one.
Yes.
And we rock. And Becca, thank you for telling us it sounds much better. You're a faithful listener in Texas. You're number one listener in Texas. And Bossy's the number one listener in Orlando.
Well, a lot of people don't know what's going on. This is the Jeff Adams Show for the people that watch this on demand, not live. But we have an awesome fan base that watches live, listen to us live, and thanks for telling us what was going on the back end. So we rebooted and we started fresh. That's the beauty of doing stuff live.
Live radio. I love live radio. And
Yeah.
we are through Block Talk Radio. We're through Spreaker. We're through TuneIn. And this is my face. And I'm Cruz.
Cruz?
I'm going to introduce myself. I like that better. I'm Cruz, the producer of the show. And just make sure you guys follow us on Twitter. You got my little handle right there. And if you're listening, use the hashtag The Jeff Adams Show. And that way I could give you a proper shout out if you're on any social media. I'm literally the one that goes through it and gives you the shout out. I'm also in the chat room. For the chat room, you could go to thejeffadamshow.tv and of course click on the live menu on the second one on the top. And we'll love to hear from you guys the entire day. I love it.
So this is the Jeff Adams Show. And basically, this is a show about shooting the breeze. It's an experiment I've been doing for the last 3.5 years. And we try to be funny here, but there's a lot to cover today. We're going to try to laugh a little bit, but man, it was a serious day yesterday.
It was.
Going back to our content of the show today, it's pretty heavy content. But for those that watch the show, we actually have Matt Baxter on the line with us. I told him just to call and be part of the show.
People!
What's up, Matt? How's it going?
What up, people?
What up, man? All right, we're just going to carry on. You listen, Matt.
You listen,
and giggle every once in a while, but we got a lot to cover today. It's going to be an awkward show, to say the least. But yesterday was very awkward. First off, I was too worried about thanks for Kris for holding it down because I had to go to the doctor. I didn't know. I've been having back problems, neck problems, and then it went down to my private parts area. And so I had to go to the doctor yesterday. I didn't know what was going on. And so, needless to say, I have a lot of respect for doctors in their field. You have to be very comfortable.
Can you say open-minded?
Yeah, open-minded and comfortable with other people's body parts. So I knew it was going to come to that. I knew I was going to have to take my pants off. And he said, hey, take your pants off, put the sheet over you. And I'm just like, oh, geez. But yeah, he got right to it, put rubber gloves on, checking everything. Needless to say, they don't know what's wrong. Hopefully, I had to pee in a cup. There was no prostate check, but I'm sure that's probably in the works at some point.
Have you gotten it done? if you had it done already.
Yeah,
You're
we
40.
talked about that yesterday. Yeah.
Well, people might not listen.
Yeah, I had it done before when, 10 years ago. But it's probably due time. But my doctor says he knows the signs well enough. He doesn't do prostate checks. He knows the signs of,
Prostate.
prostate cancer without doing the prostate check. So I don't know. But it was awkward. It was awkward. It was cold in that room. You have to take your pants off. It's just not, I don't know.
How was the waiting room?
The waiting room was fine. I mean,
Did you wait in the waiting room?
uh,
And then they put you in the little, like the
teeny
whole,
room. Yeah.
the whole Seinfeld bit where, they put you in the waiting room and then they take you to another room and then you wait. And then you wait.
No, I waited in the regular waiting room. Then they put me in another room. This gal took my temperature, and that was awkward. Okay, I know this woman. She took my blood pressure, and she goes, and it's like these. What are they? Nurse practitioners?
Yeah.
Okay, nurse practitioner, and she goes, oh, and she goes, well, your blood pressure's good. She goes, so you're having pain in your left groin area, and I'm like, yeah. And she goes, well, you were having that problem a while ago too, weren't you? And
Wow.
and
She
I'm like-
really knows your history.
And
Isn't
I'm like-
that a good thing, though?
yeah, I guess it's a good thing.
Now, there's a question from the audience.
Yeah.
So the room was cold, right? Does that mean that there was a shrinkage problem?
Never mind. I'm trying to keep this G rated as possible, but I'm already like, it doesn't matter, I guess, from what women say, and maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But
So let me clarify. So what Jeff is trying to say is that the shrinkage problem is 24/7.
Well, probably, I don't know. Probably. And it's all thanks to this guy named Cornelius who played on the basketball team. And he says, I was taking a shower after scoring 30 points in a basketball game. And he goes, look at Jeff's penis. It's small. and the sad thing about it, that was, there was two white guys on the team. I'm one of them. And then Jamie Prude was the other. He actually played, he was third string quarterback for Florida State about 10 years ago. And he was over there doing something. I don't know if he had the same problem I had, but he was over there like shampooing his, to see if it could get bigger, because he didn't want to be called out either. So Jeff was the victim, and then Jamie was making sure that didn't happen to him either. But
Wow.
Yeah, it was very peculiar to say the least, and I should have periscoped it. Yeah, no, but it was cold in there. But I didn't care. When you're in pain, you just don't.
Yeah.
At that point, you don't care.
Yeah.
I always thought about that. I go, what if I fell and slipped in the shower and I busted my head and someone had to call 911 and you're naked? You always think,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna be naked. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
At that point, when you're
You're
in pain-
dying.
when you're in pain, you don't care. You don't care.
Yeah.
This what your unit looks like. And I was saying earlier, I shave from time to time to try to keep clean. But needless to say,
No, there's no such thing as shaving for guys.
Well,
for guys, it's
you-
landscaping.
yeah, you got a landscape.
There we go.
Keep
Let's
it trim.
Keep it trim.
But it
landscape.
didn't happen. It just hasn't been in the equation.
Well, you weren't ready for that.
No.
Yeah.
So
That's
it was
interesting.
cold. I had to put a sheet over it. He just kind of touched around. He goes, well, we're going to do some urine test, and we'll know in a couple of days, and we'll take it from there.
Now, does he have any idea what it is?
No, but I mean, I'm glad he didn't say anything
Yeah.
because my mom
Hold
was,
So you prefer not know than know? Like at that moment, like
Yes, I would not want to know because let me get to that. My mom was in the hospital. She still is. They said she had the bird flu.
yeah, swine flu.
Okay, yeah, swine flu, and they did test on her, but the guy was a virus expert, and he goes, yeah, you got all the signs of the swine flu. Well, guess what? My mom's sitting there thinking for 2.5 days that's what she has without the test results. It takes about 24 hours, so she's sitting there, not knowing what's going on, and she's thinking the worst. So we're thinking, hey, it's a swine flu. But needless to say, it's not that.
Oh, it's not that.
It's not.
So
and
it's just a cold?
that's what I'm getting at. She has a pneumonia.
Pneumonia. Okay.
And what I'm saying is, I'd rather
Not
not
know.
know than someone give me the wrong thing, like, "Hey, you have this," and I'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
The anxiety kicks in a notch.
Yeah.
You start worrying.
that's true. That's true.
So I don't know. Hopefully, I get some answers. I'm pointing in the right direction, and I can get it fixed. You know, I mean, and then whatever it is, I can move on from there. But I don't know. But yesterday was a peculiar day because we're sitting here. I was in the doctor's office, and my phone's blown up, and it's Kris. Kris was doing some
I do every day.
Post production, getting the show on demand, getting it up, and all our syndication places.
Well, a little backstory on that. Well, I was trying to fix the same problem we have every single day with we're not synced up,
right?
And I was trying to fix that. And go ahead.
So I'm getting all these text messages. Matt, you there? Did you die?
I'm here.
Okay. You enjoying the show, Matt?
Yeah.
Did you get some popcorn?
By the way,
Yeah.
so, hey, that song you were just playing a while ago?
Yeah.
I have that song in my CD you gave me.
Oh, yeah. Small Town Anthem, bro. That's my song I wrote and I performed. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys ever want to know that, I mean, I think I took it down from iTunes, but the intro song is actually me singing, and I composed that whole song. So
Yeah, that's you. Maybe we should put it up
yeah, it's called Small Town Anthem.
so everybody can listen to it on the ride home.
So I was in the waiting room, and my phone's blown up. It's me and Kris really don't text. We do the audio texting because I think it's easier because
It's so much easier.
we're both broadcasters, and it's just so much easier to press a button.
And we just want to hear our voices too.
Yeah, we lust after our own voices. The ear candy. So, anyways, and he's like, "Hey, and we had this internet guy getting the internet squared away in here," and then he's just like, "Dude, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this, Jeff." And I'm a level-headed guy. I mean, I had some weird stuff in the supernatural happen to me before, but never like this. Everybody knows that watches the Jeff Adams show, watch on demand. We've had some problems in here on the technical
In
front.
the last 3 weeks.
Yes, it's been a little bit disturbing, to say the least. It's been frustrating because the stuff just goes wrong, and you're like, "Am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be broadcasting?" Because it just doesn't feel that way because everything keeps breaking.
Perfect example was, I don't know if you remember this, it's actually clicking right now when we were doing, since we have a 24/7 radio feed through Spreaker, and big shout out to Spreaker. Thank you for allowing us to do that. And remember what we did with the remote? We put it on the board because the night before everything shut off. Like the little slide. If you guys don't know, soundboard, it has a little slides that goes up and down for the volume gain and the loss. So what we do, we also put it up so it feeds from the computer to the world, to you guys. So the day before we did that, and then the day I called Ray. I called Jeff in the morning. I said, "Hey, the feed is down." He's like, "Impossible." I'm like, "It's down." So he calls me freaking out. He's like, "Somebody came into the office and turned everything off." And I was like, "How would they come into office when we locked our office? We're the only ones that have the key. How in the world are we going to do that?" And then the next day we did a little experiment with the remote, and tell the audience what happened with the remote.
It was still there. It was still there.
Yeah.
It was still there. So
Weird.
weird, very weird. Weird stuff, Matt. I mean, strange stuff. And Matt, we can talk about yours a little bit later, what happened to you one time when you were feeding the horses. You can talk about that. But when we come back,
All right.
we have audio from yesterday's show that Kris found that there is some kind of noise and something being said behind our show from the other world. When we come back, we are going to listen to that audio, study that audio, and figure out what the heck it is when we come back on the Jeff Adams Show.
You're listening to The Jeff Adams Show. It's creative comedy for ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
They're good. They're very funny.
They're hilarious. They just be whoever they want to be.
It's just really funny.
They just want to be famous all the time. And they don't have a lick of talent in their body. They're cluttering the space. It's just too much. Dadgummit. Yes, I said dadgummit on the microphone. I'm just so over it. I don't know. And then you have the whole women. The only way they get on social media is they show their breastises or their buttocks are looking to seduce you on the internet? For crying out loud, get a talent. Learn how to broadcast.
It's the Jeff Adams Show.
Joycaster, your content everywhere. Go to joycaster.co and sign up for a free 30-day trial using promo code JAFREE. Joycaster, your content everywhere, baby.
A family unit is the unit that builds up a person's personality. How you behave and what you become in life is very much dependent on your family life. At Embraced by Grace, we believe your family should come first. Children who have a sound family background and who belong to a family with strong family ties are almost always happier. Thus, one cannot deny the importance of family life. Allow Embraced by Grace to show you and your family the way to a brighter future today. Visit us online at embracedbygrace.org and start growing your happy family today.
Do you like to talk? You want to do radio? Well, go to Blog Talk Radio, official sponsor of the Jeff Adams Show. Blog Talk Radio is a web-based platform that allows podcasters like you and talk show hosts like you to create live on-demand format content for distribution. blogtalkradio.com.
Oh, you're kidding me. Right on. Yes.
Call now to win.
No prizes here. Just call already. 818-927-6205.
Yeah, we're back. Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
We're back.
Blah, blah, blah. Look at all this mouse back here.
You have like a whole mountain of stuff.
Yeah. We had a conference call before the show. So
We
it was top secret Spreaker stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're just joining us, this is the Jeff Adams Show. And we got Matt Baxter on the line. We got RC Kris producing the show.
Hey, guys.
So yesterday was an odd day. We found some audio in our show that's very peculiar. I mean, we've had stuff going wrong in the studio, technical stuff. Not sure what it was, but I think we found something. And it's nothing. I don't think it's something that you can fix at all. So where do you have that? I mean, do you have that in the TriCast or are you using the USB?
I'm using the USB, and then I just want to show you guys. This is what we see when you record. This is a sound wave here, and I'm gonna play. What I did was I took the audio, and then I clipped it because I'm not gonna show the whole show. But what I'm gonna do is here is hold on. There we go. So what you guys see right there, right here, is the audio clip. I'm gonna show you the first one. I want to see, Jeff, if you could catch it. What we're talking about here, and then we'll get it from there.
All right.
I'm the hose.
Did you just play music?
Do you clean the toilets?
What is it?
Whatever it takes?
No.
So did you just play music?
So that was a clip from yesterday.
That was the normal speed. I'm gonna play it one more time because it's about 15 seconds. I'm gonna play it one more time.
I'm the hose.
Did you just play music?
Do you clean the toilets?
What is it?
Whatever it takes?
No.
So did you just play music?
So that was the clip yesterday. We found it. Kris found it when he was editing the show. I'm speechless. You know, I know this building's old, but why in the heck?
Well, it's not just old. Remember, I told you about this a couple weeks ago. If you this town was one of the biggest KKK town, and I'm sorry, but I have pictures now. I'll tweet them out. And Lakeland, Florida, was one of the biggest KKK, and I have pictures of actually the KKK, and this is no joke, guys. The KKK right outside downtown Lakeland, where because this used to be, I don't know if you remember, Jeff, and I don't know if Randy told you, this was a gas station first.
Yeah.
Then it went to a furniture store.
Yeah.
And then now it's a TV studio.
Yeah.
So this whole town has weird connections, and just listen to it. It really creeps me out because I'm not superstitious. I don't, I believe in ghosts. I believe, there's our soul, leave our body and go somewhere. The somewhere is the unknown, and that's what really scares me. I don't know if we go, I know where I'm going, but it's just scary to think, like stuff like this, it just creeps me out. You just listen really. Oh, hold on. Cue it up again.
I'm the host.
So you just play music?
Do you clean the toilets?
What is it?
And then you see it right there. You know, it's like a
You don't see it, you hear it.
You hear it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, you don't hear it. I mean, you don't see it, but you hear it. It's like, I can't even mimic it. You know, and you know what's weird about it too? That yesterday we talked about the audio that weird audio that we had on the horns. Do you remember that? The audios with the horns. And it's so weird, and I think I have one. I still have it. Oh yeah, I still do. Is this one's gonna come out of the TriCaster? And here it is.
Bunch of birds. Okay, we get that. But here's the thing. We're not talking about that audio. We're talking about something. We're talking about something that happened to us physically.
No, I know, but I'm telling you, you know, maybe we did something by playing, because yesterday was all about this audio. I just got creeped out. I'm telling you, man.
No. Here's what we need to do. I mean, I know we're trying to get caught up, and we're doing a lot of things here, but we probably need to go. This is why we need an intern. We probably need to go through our archives and find through each show that since we've been in this room, if that stuff's been going on, because the chances of it happening yesterday, because of all the problems that we've had in this studio, why yesterday do we find that? Because, you know, the TriCaster goes out, we have an audio problem, something blows up, you know, something's going on. And
but here's the thing: when we do our I'm no expert at post editing and stuff like that, and you taught me we don't listen to the whole feed. You know, we don't. You know, if we see out of sync, all we do, you know, we speed it up or slow it down so our lips match our audio. And I clicked on it, and then I was just playing it, make sure, you know, I give it about 15 to 20 seconds to make sure that, you know, that it's good audio, because we want to give you guys high quality.
Right.
But I talk about high quality. You know, we literally just give them like what? Third quality? Like, well, what's higher than this, you know? But what I did for you, 4K audio. What I did for you, I actually isolated it, and then I'm gonna play it from the iPad.
Okay.
Here it is. Nope. Here it is. And one more time, because it's a little delayed.
all right, go. That's crazy.
So it sounds like it's
Weird, man.
Isn't it? It sounds. So what I did one more time, I'm gonna, and I slowed it down.
Okay.
I slowed it down.
All right. Tell me when.
Oh, right now.
Play it again. Quickly.
Play it again.
Yeah.
I can't slow it down that much, because it just becomes audio. But at the
play
end,
it one more time.
Yeah, at the end. Listen at the end.
It sounds like it's saying.
Weird.
Yeah, it sounds like it's saying run.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I get out of it.
That's what. One more time, just one more time, because
All right,
it's
here we
real
go.
quick.
That is spooky, man.
It's weird.
It
That
is.
is creepy.
It's really.
It's
weird.
creepy, Matt.
It's really weird, and you know, I don't know. I love stuff like this when it's not happening to me.
Exactly.
When it's not happening.
We're in here now, and this stuff's happening here.
You know,
this ain't news. It's happening in here.
Oh, Bossy at this chat room, guys. We also have a chat room at the JeffAdamShow.tv. She said she agrees with me. Maybe the audio of those weird sounds that we played yesterday summoned that noise. And I gotta agree with Bossy. I'm on that boat. You know, I'm on the boat of like, not just it's been happening for a while now, and I just, maybe that audio was like, I don't want to say gateway, but it was something. And then Bossy, Indy cars running the hood. No, we don't have Indy cars. We do have a train. And
the train goes by here, like literally right behind this wall.
It goes right behind the wall, and we literally, oh yeah, right here. This wall right here. This right here, literally like 15 feet from this building, the train goes, but it doesn't capture in here. We have soundproof this room, but what happens here stays here. It's like that in here.
So let's hear that one more time. I could,
Which one?
people in the chat room, the one slowed down.
The slow down, okay.
Now I'm hearing this voice say "run." Okay, I might be wrong.
Okay,
I might be wrong on this.
Matt, try to listen. You also don't talk, don't laugh, just listen. Because I don't hear run. I don't hear any. All I hear is like a moan.
I hear towards the end. I hear "run," and it. Listen to it.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna play it. Oh,
you hear it?
Okay. One more time. Yeah, it's about it's like okay. I think so. Hold on. Run. Yeah, right
you
there.
Hear that?
Yeah, right there.
Now see, I'm not crazy.
No,
Right,
okay.
yeah.
You hear it?
You hear that, Matt?
Yes.
What did you hear when you heard that slowed down?
Run, definitely.
Run. So what do you think that thing is telling us?
To run from.
I'm scared. You think I'm a deer in headlights yesterday?
Well, you look kind of white today. You're kind of pale today.
Yes. Would you play stuff like that? That happens in here?
Okay, do you want me to bring it up or just let it happen?
Yeah.
I thought you'd be happy that I brought it up.
Well, I'm glad you brought it up, but geez, why is that thing? I don't know. It's saying run.
Okay, we're getting. Bossy said that she could hear what you are saying. Oh, she hears what we're saying. Okay, never mind. I thought she said something else. Yeah. So it's just I don't know. I don't want to get all creepy, but
So creepy stories. I mean,
it is. It is.
I want to. I don't know. I mean, dude, you spend so much money in here already. What am I going to have to hire somebody to come pay this guy?
What a medium?
Yeah, there's those guys on TV like, we're going to stay tonight at Jeff Adams' studio for 24 hours. And they're going to say, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I mean,
Maybe. Okay, all right. Since yesterday, we got Bossy recommended us to dress up like that fitness guy.
Richard Simmons?
Yeah. Maybe spend a night?
I've stayed the night here once.
But you stayed over there.
Yeah.
You stayed over there in our other office that is just a storage right now.
Right.
So maybe we should stay in here. Or
what you know what we need to do is we need to ask Randy
a history about this place?
Yeah. I know Randy, when he was going through some things, he lived in this room for a while. This is like his bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a huge facility, like
it
the
is.
TV. And but maybe ask him, the backstory of this building.
Mm-hmm.
That might, I don't know. I'm just freaked out. And then, if that happened on yesterday's show,
We definitely
the
have
audio,
to go back.
We have to go back and find other stuff.
Yeah, and if it didn't happen before, then now we know that we have to listen to the show again. Ugh, I don't want to listen to my voice. But I guess we're gonna have to do it.
You're gonna have to do it
because this is interesting. We might have something.
But
we might have something.
It's not the first time I've ever had weird stuff happen to me. I know a story about Matt Baxter that happened to him one time. Was Matt? Tell him, tell people that story that you saw when you were feeding the horses. That when you showed me when I drove out to your house, you told me that you were feeding the horses and you saw something peculiar. What was that?
I don't know, man. It was green. It was big. It was glowing, and it flew right over our horse pasture. I was out doing the horses, and my mother was there with me. And there's this like big fat trees in the way back area.
Yeah.
And this thing, I don't know what the heck it was, came right over the trees, right over us. I'm like, did you see that? Mom's like, see what? I'm like, did you see what just happened just a second ago? He's like, that's strange, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, you think?
Yeah, so you see things like that. And when I was a kid, there was this pine tree forest, and all the pine trees were lined up perfectly. And I used to go. There was a place called Jones Pond. We used to go fishing, and had like these little streams, and you had to walk through the pine forest to get there. Peculiar thing about these trees, they were all lined up. I guess it's when someone was back in the day when they were breeding pine trees.
Oh, pine trees. Okay.
They would line them up, so I guess they could reproduce
yeah,
easier.
Yeah.
So I walked through there, and between the pine trees, there was this perfect black circle.
Okay.
And then inside the trees, literally, it was black inside, not on the outside, and it looked like something came down, and it was a perfect circle. So I ran and told my dad, and my dad goes, "Oh, they had a bonfire here," and I was probably 9 or 10. I'm like thinking, there's no way, bonfires, when you make a fire, there's not a perfect ring.
Mhm.
I mean, it was a perfect 360
Like
deal.
the movie Signs.
Yes.
Yeah.
A perfect circle.
Yeah.
So that's something that's weird that's happened before. And then I've been in places too where your skin, your
hairs of your arm.
your hair of your arms just
starts
like, and you feel
stick
like
up, yeah.
something's not right and
Yeah.
something's watching you. I've had those experiences
Well,
too.
Bossy brought in a good thing, and I still watch it on the Travel Channel. I think, the Travel Channel. Ghost Adventures with Zach Bagans and his crew. They might be a little too dramatic, and when it comes, I think they get just a little tad too excited when it comes to them. Actually, they were here in St. Augustine, I think it is.
Okay.
They were here, and I still watch them. And when it comes to ghost stories in the paranormal world, is as a Christian, I don't know, I believe in God, I believe in angels, I believe in demons and all that stuff, but the whole ghost thing is like, it's a topic that you need more than just an hour to talk about, because if you start digesting, it's like, where are you going after you die? That's, nobody knows what happens when you die. You got stories like the little boy that died and they made a movie out of it. The little boy that goes to heaven, or heaven is real. Yeah, heaven is real. And then you got that, and then you got stories like that. They make you think. It's like, are we alone? And that's just paranormal stuff. We're talking about also like alien stuff. You if you go to literally type in Google and you type alien invasion or alien abduction, you always got that. Those crazy people, Area 59, that we have a alien society down there and stuff like that. It just makes you think, when stuff like this. All right, right now, guys, a train is passing.
They can't hear it.
Exactly. So it's not a train. So we ruled that one out.
I always think it's an earthquake. Truthfully, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Because Pastor, but stuff like that makes you think of like, are we alone? Are we? Think about it. Are we alone? Not just paranormally, but are we alone in this universe? It's huge. There's stuff we don't know what's out there. There's this video on Facebook. I gotta find it so I can retweet it and put it up there. It's amazing. It's just, this world is so huge. I don't know. Stuff like this gets me excited, but at the same time kind of creeps me out because it's unexplainable. It's unknown.
For those who are just tuning in, we found some weird audio on the show. We'll play it. We'll play the original speed and we'll play the slow down speed. But this is what we found under the show we did yesterday with Marco.
Marky.
Did I call him Marco?
Yeah.
What's his last name?
Marcano.
Yeah, Macano. That's what I call him.
Marky
Macano was in the studio with us. So let's check this out.
All right. Here's the no more speed.
Play the clip where we're talking.
Oh, where we're talking?
underneath
Okay,
it, yeah.
I got you. All right. So this is the episode.
I'm the host.
Did you just play music?
Do you clean the toilets?
What is it?
Whatever it takes?
No.
Hold on. Okay. I just got this. Listen to it, and right after the thing, I think Marky heard it because he goes, "What happened?" Listen to it.
I'm the host.
Did you just play music?
Do you clean the toilets?
What is it?
Whatever it takes?
No.
Is he answering else, or did he hear it? We actually got to get him, and I don't have his phone number. We got to get him and talk about it, because listen to it. Oh my God, I just got that.
I'm the host.
Did you just play music?
Do you clean the toilets?
What is it?
Whatever it takes?
No.
So did you just play music?
I'm speechless.
Oh my goodness! All right, so that's what we did. That was during the show. I found that. I texted Jeff. So what I did, because obviously I wanted to capture it, so we separated the audio. This is just audio talk. Separated the audio, isolated everything else, and this is normal speed as it was playing without us talking in the background. Sounds like a screech.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it sounds like.
definitely.
Yeah, it sounds like a screech. All right, so what I did, because all these shows that you watch on Ghost Adventures, and mad props for my awesome training by the Travel Channel, when paranormal stuff happened, and this is just me getting from TV, and I kind of believe it because we have this stuff happening to us yesterday. You have to slow it down because they speak on a high frequency, and you have to literally sit there and listen to the whole thing, because they're speaking between frequencies. And this is all from what I've learned from watching that TV show. They speak in frequencies, and they tag in frequencies. So I slow it down even more.
Yeah.
And we're not going to say it. If you guys are brand new listening to right now, I'm not going to say what it says. I'm going to let you guys hear first, and then we're going to tell you what we think it says.
All right. So, Matt, do you think that thing says run?
Absolutely.
You heard it from Matt.
Yeah. So we think it says run, and it's about it's like almost at the end of it. I'm gonna play it one more time. Ignore the background. Again, talk about. Go cue up my iPad. I want people to hear something. Okay, those are frequencies. Right now, we're picking up an AM station, through this iPad. So that's what I'm talking about, frequencies. They speak through frequencies. They're speaking through that white noise.
See, we can get, if it's not grounded, look, we pick up a whole AM station right here. You hear that? But that's never really in our feed.
No, it's not in our feed. And then what that feed right there does not give audio levels in our end. So that has nothing to do with this. So I'm going to play it one more time, and we believe it says run. And I'm going to try to point it out where it begins to say it. Right there. And then
run.
And then right there. Hold on. I think we're getting another phone call.
All right. So yeah, needless to say, I mean, it's odd to find things inside your system. I tried to figure it out and say, was this a frequency that we picked up from another station? But it's too peculiar. It's not like someone talking or it's music playing in the background, because if you listen to this on Chris's thing, sometimes from time to time we pick up the AM station down the street, but you hear this, which is music. There's no odd noises. So that rules that out. There's no way that someone would be broadcasting that. And plus, the frequencies were so dB lower than our audio that we had to boost it up through Audition to even get that noise. But plain ear, you had headphones on, you could hear it.
Yeah.
Which amazed me that, you guys watching live, that you guys didn't hear that yesterday, because on the recording you can hear it as clear as day.
Yeah, and I'm gonna play the normal interview. And cue me up for the normal interview.
All right.
On the hose.
Did you just play music?
Do you clean the toilets?
What is it?
That is without doing anything. That is just a normal audio playing it.
So in the chat room, Becca was here yesterday.
Bossy was here.
Bossy, did you guys hear that yesterday? It's the question.
And then we have Bubbable Beer on the line. We'll get him after the break.
Yeah, we got to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these messages. Oh boy, looks like we have a vandal. That's not good. Vandals are not good. But I guess this vandal's pretty good because he's tagging the JeffAdamsShow.tv all over the wall there. But hey, man, if you're bored, come check us out at JeffAdamsShow.tv. It helps us stay afloat so we can stay on the air. Go to the JeffAdamsShow.tv. Lots of blogs, updates, those type of things there at the website. You can watch all the shows on demand or listen there. Don't want to see our ugly faces? You can listen there at the JeffAdamsShow.tv. So check us out. Please support us. It's so important that you come to the website, the JeffAdamsShow.tv. I hardly ever brag about companies, but this company right here is an official sponsor of the Jeff Adams Show. StreamSpot, our back end for our video content. StreamSpot. They saved us months ago. Glenn Beck picked up one of our stories. They provided excellent service for us. Go check them out. StreamSpot.com at StreamSpot, official sponsor of the Jeff Adams Show.
I love this station.
Absolutely love the station.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are the best. It is the best station.
Listen to JA Creative.
Jeff Adams Show is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/The Jeff Adams Show. Over 150,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
They're just hilarious. Great show. Good show. My favorite show.
Melissa, how you doing?
Great. So let's talk about breastfeeding them.
Did you know that Kris likes chocolate milk?
Wow. Anyways,
What do you think about breastfeeding, Matt?
No comment.
wow.
Jeff Adams Show.
Yes, we're back
We
here.
are
The
back.
Jeff Adams Show.tv.
Yeah.
We're talking about, if you haven't been watching or listening, we're talking about something weird that we found on our show files yesterday. An odd noise. Let's play that odd noise for the people who just join us.
I'm gonna play with the interview.
Yeah, with us talking. Here's the noise we found.
Did you just play music?
Did you clean the toilets?
Whatever.
Whatever it takes?
No.
So did you just play music?
And then luckily through Adobe Audition, we took the DBs out of the interview and we came up with this noise. Okay, now we slowed it down and this is what we came up with. Very peculiar. So there we are. We're trying to figure it out. Why and what the heck is that noise? But before we get to Bubba on the phone, I just kind of put two and two together.
Okay.
Not to get all creepy and weirded out. But
I think we're putting a lot of things together today.
Well, I just heard, like, the intro that the Audible commercial, Ray Petty, which we all know Ray Petty passed away 3 months ago.
Oh, you mean Rauch?
Yes, Rauch Fox
okay.
voice. It carries on in our show.
Yeah. Oh my God, I just got the whoo. I just got the what's that? What's that feeling? That chills because it's true. Because when he passed away, my heart goes out to his family. I never got to meet him, but I actually seen him. I saw him do the show, and his daughter, his family, not his daughter, his family. They're from what I saw, they're awesome people. And that's one thing I always told Jeff. He was upset that day. I saw a side of Jeff I'd never seen before, and he was upset. And then at that day, I remember I said, Jeff, but isn't he part of your show? He said, well, yeah, he hosted the show. I'm like, no. You told me that he does your recording. He's actually in the intro. He's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, my question is, I want to know why it's saying run. And so with that, we're going to bring up expert from Alabama. We're going to bring up Bubba Beard and see what his thoughts are on it. Bubba, you there?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Calm Bubba Beard right now.
Yeah, he's really calm.
Very calm.
He's uppity.
I'm getting something to drink.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we'll just wait for you then.
Yeah, we'll wait for you.
We're not doing a radio show.
We're not on time crunch.
Hey, I want to say something to Jeff. I hope everything's fine. I know you went to the doctor yesterday, and I think everything will be good for you. And I know that it's amazing when you have a doctor or a nurse who remembers what you were in there last for, but to give you this little heads up. They write that down on their notepads. So next time you're in, you'll remember.
You know what's sad that I forgot to add? I'm like thinking, because I'm a very insecure person. People may not know that about me, but I am. And I was walking to go pee in a cup, and the doctor got up. He went behind his desk. I saw him because his office is right across. And I'm thinking he got up and he was walking back out to the nurses. I'm like, is he going to go crack a joke? That's what I was thinking in my head. Am I going to be a victim? He knows I'm a broadcaster. Is he go, boy, his microphone's not too big, if you know what I'm saying. That's what I was wondering what's going on.
So, Bubba, you've been listening to the whole show, correct?
Yes, and that's very sad about Ray Petty, by the way.
Yeah,
it is. Hurt a lot of people.
Okay, and you heard what we found yesterday.
Correct.
What? Do you hear what we're saying? Do you hear? No, first of all, do you hear what we're saying?
Yes, exactly. But with that much equipment in there and so many things going on, I mean, it would be hard to know. What you need is an infrared at night.
Oh no, we're planning. The audience in the chat room, they want us to do a paranormal investigation in here, but the problem is once you open that door, that paranormal door, you can't close it.
Why is it saying run though? I mean, I had to go to the doctor yesterday, and I was already not with it yesterday as it is, and then to get those messages and then listen to those things at night last night, and then you hear something that's audible saying run. What does that exactly mean?
But see, this is the thing.
Am I in trouble physically? Well, what is that?
But see, I did not hear run. I just heard it. I thought it was just a normal scream. So now that I hear the run, it could go both ways. It could go where the run from the studio.
Yeah.
Because my opinion, regardless, it's just very eerie, extremely eerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man, you should be. Man, newsflash. Bubba for governor. I mean, we didn't know that. That's very peculiar.
Regardless of whether or not you hear run or don't run or I'm going to kill you, Jeff, whatever, it's just eerie.
It's very eerie. What do you do with that? What does that mean? I'm hearing run in the audible. What's that? Huh?
Can I give you an example of something that happens at my house, right?
Yeah, of course. That's what you called.
Okay, yes, I want to give you an example. I have a hallway that leads back to the bedrooms.
Okay.
It goes from my dining room through the kitchen hallway. No animal, no matter if treat, no treat, whatever, will go more than 2 steps down that hallway.
Really?
Ever. Cat, dog, whatever. And 2 more steps down, near my bedroom, no woman will go past that point.
Well, I could tell you why that happens.
I knew there was going to be a singer somewhere.
And they can't explain it to me. It's like they freeze.
I don't think those two.
It's the weirdest thing
I don't think those two are connected, buddy. I don't think the paranormal world.
It's up a Vimo voice going.
I don't think the paranormal world.
Yeah, look. And it sounds like they're saying, I'm running. But that is true with the dogs and the cats.
Okay.
That is absolutely true with the dogs.
But it's been said.
Well, 2 steps.
It's been said that animals have that that sixth sense when it comes to trouble, to storm. That's why in Puerto Rico, always in Puerto Rico, we have a farm. We had horses, we had cows, stuff like that, and we had dogs and chickens. And the best way that my grandpa always taught me when it comes to the storm, protect the animals. But our dog was an outside dog. I never had an inside dog until I came to the United States. But what we did is we let the dog loose. Because the dog knew where he lived and knew what he was to do, and he protected himself. Animals have that instinct, or like trouble's coming, or something is out there.
Well, Bubba, let me tell you this one. Quite frankly, I think I know what the problem is with your dog and your cats not crossing, that boundary that you put there. Because the boundary is this: you've lifted your leg and you've done this, and If any animal.
But not on purpose. Not on purpose, I haven't.
So I don't blame your cat or your dog when Bubba had some, Alabama baked beans. It's probably not a good idea for them to cross that area. They're smart animals.
Well, listen, guys. I believe there's so much out there that we don't understand, and I think that the research in the paranormal, and even the Bibles talk about spirits. Of course, we've talked about that and everything else. And I could tell you, I could have a 3-day show about paranormal things that happened to me. But I want to share one thing with you guys.
Okay.
That's a true story that I've never been able to figure out. Right. I was watching TV. It's been several years ago, and you know who Julian Lennon is, right?
Yeah.
Son of John Lennon.
Yep.
And he stated on the show that his dad had told him when he was younger that if there's life after death, he'll come back as a feather across the room.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So here it is, lunchtime. So I pull into an off the highway, out of the way, restaurant, a drive-through.
All right.
And the song comes on. Imagine all the people living life as one. Ooh, and a feather, perfect white feather goes right across my windshield.
Is that the truck stop?
That freaked me out to no end.
I bet. Well,
no. This was in a suburban area.
Oh.
I mean, these people. I mean, some of them wore ties and stuff.
Wow.
A nice neighborhood.
Well, something.
It wasn't near. I mean, what's the chances of that?
I tell you what's something supernaturally is happening right now on this show that I just put 2 and 2 together, and it's never ever happened before. That's very supernatural. It's like an eclipse because it never happens that much. But right now on the phone, we both have Matt Baxter and Bubba Beard on the phone simultaneously.
That is true.
Matt Baxter, say something to Bubba Beard.
Hello, Bubba, how are ya? Hey, man, how's it hanging? Good. Oh, hey, Matt, never go in the men's restroom, especially in the office, and say, hey, guys, how's it hanging? I made that mistake once. They don't think it's funny. So what's going on, man? Not much. I'm feeling the moon side of the... Excuse me, sir? I said, I'm a friend of Jeff Adams. Oh, I'm a friend of... Well, he's uppity with me, but he will text me after about my 20th text. He's uppity. Very uppity. I hope he's not listening to me right now. Because I got some things I want to say about Jeff. We need to talk. You know him personally? I can't imagine hanging around with somebody like him. What's he like in the real world?
Matt?
He's a nice guy, that's for sure. For real? Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, he doesn't act like it to me. But anyway, I'm glad he's not listening in, because I'm not glad people aren't hearing this, because I just won't say exactly what I think about him. I think he's getting uppity. Just ain't uppity. He could be. Man. Now he's getting more famouser than me. I don't know. I got to ask him that. I guess he cut us. I don't know. I guess he cut me off the radio, internet. But I had some things I spoke to lower the boom on him.
So what kind of
Trying
things?
to buy his truck. He won't even drive his truck to Birmingham. What?
Why should I drive my truck to Birmingham? You want to buy my truck? You come get it. Now I'm uppity.
I told you my pilot's MIA. Actually, I should see him this weekend, to be honest with you.
Uppity?
Right now he's in Pensacola.
I'm going to have Matt Baxter poop in a bag and send it to you, Bubba Beard. Matt, will you do that?
I didn't know you were listening in.
Matt, will you do that for me? Will you poop in a bag and send it to Bubba Beard? Matt, will you send a poop in a bag to Bubba Beard?
I tell you, I really think about
I think we got too many calls on the line.
You know, so that would take one heck of a pooper scooper to get with man size of Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good Lord. Ew.
You guys.
Hey, Jeffrey, all kidding aside, y'all need to do some more research on that because there's some things we just don't understand.
We don't.
That's just my humble Alabama way of thinking.
Yeah.
There are some serious things we don't understand. I could elaborate on some more stuff.
Maybe we should do a show about
maybe we'll
this.
talk about it in private sometime.
Yeah,
Okay.
we will. Next time you say you're coming,
should
but you
talk
really
about
don't.
it
You go,
private.
I'm going to be in that area, and you don't even come over and see me. But that's all right.
Oh, that's all I can do to get to the mailbox. I'm getting fat and sassy and laid up here with all this money.
Well,
I'm gonna spend
I
it.
ordered that automotive little vehicle that you use at Walmart. You still use that I sent to you to get your mail? Why are you laughing at that?
Hey, do you have that so you can? Do you have that so you can show them what you bought me?
No, but yeah, I got it
You
for
don't
you.
have that available, do you?
Please use that. I'm worried about you. I don't want you tripping and
Oh.
falling into the mailbox.
Hey, at my age, as long as I don't pee on the floor, it's going to be a good day. And by the way, yesterday after I started listening to the show again, I heard you talk about at Bubba's age, and then Chris said, "Well, if Bubba can download the Hear Me Out app, anybody can." Ha 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 ha! You don't think I heard that, did you?
No, I knew you heard that because you're a faithful listener. That's why I said it.
All right. Thanks for calling, Bubba. So, Bubba Bowbeard, man, he'll go on and on.
He will.
Matt Baxter, I think he wants to fight you.
Nah, not me, man.
You're the fighter. You're the lover, aren't you, Matt?
Biggest issues with you, man.
Yeah. Seems like everybody's issues are with me. Can't figure it out. I got ghosts prowling in my machines. And, I don't know. So,
Man.
yeah. You going to grab that other call?
Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh, yeah, let me...
So anyways, we're
Let me screen it,
talking about something weird that happened in our show yesterday. Very odd. Not sure what happened. Very, very strange, to say the least. So Chris is going to grab that call.
I actually missed it, but it looks like they left a voicemail.
On the backbone
on the
system?
backbone system. So I never used that before. So give me like 30 seconds so I can download it and then put it on the TriCaster. Hold on.
So Matt, after hearing all this audio stuff, do you still want to come in and do the show since this place is spooked out?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're not scared of anything?
No.
You're not scared of anything? Lightning?
Maybe, probably.
Okay, then you're scared of something. What else are you scared of?
Dennis.
What?
Dennis.
Are you scared of the show?
No, I love the show.
This is a good way for you to listen to the show now. You just call in. You can be part of the show. Call in at 12:55 every day, and you can just sit and listen to the whole show. Laugh a little bit.
That's a great idea. Yep, that's a great idea.
All right.
Do you have it?
Yeah. Is it too late for me to back out?
Why? What do you mean?
I can't. I know we're talking, and I told you that we get all serious, but we joke around. But stuff like this, I told you I got anxiety attack. I got the whole PTS thing. But I don't know, man. My heart is racing right now.
Why? Why is your heart racing right now?
I'm gonna play it, and my opinion, I think we should just cut the show after this. But you decide, and then just go ahead and I'm gonna play it. Can you cue me up?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm out, dude. I'm out. I'm out of here. The heck is that?